Good luck.
Hi, sorry about that. That is so loud. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Toast? What's up, Satellite Sun? Our Dominic, Ms. Roy, RV Winkle. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. So it's so good to be here. It's so good to be here at the end of the week now that work and everything is over and done with. I'm gonna put on some music because otherwise I'm gonna have to let Tyrian play in the background and just be loud and thumping. So let me do that. Because who knows really how long we're gonna sit here and yammer. Just take me away, my pleasure. I've been playing a lot of Beat Hazard, so it's generally just a shmup day. You know, I've never played Beat Hazard. I suppose I should at some point. I do like rhythm games. I do like shmups. I'm a big fan of both. Long live the carrot ship. What's up, PM Collector Boy? Yeah, Tyrian, I don't think I've actually ever played this one. Or maybe I played it a little bit. If I played it a little bit, I don't remember much about it. It looks... When I went to download it, I was like, oh, this looks familiar. But then I also downloaded Raptor Call of the Shadows, and I was like, no, this is what I was thinking of. Because I know I've played a bunch of Raptor before. So download it, you're just gonna play it on your phone. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious to see what it does different from other shmups. Certainly. BH3 just went into early access as an online galaxy domination mode that is turning out to be really fun. BH3. BH3. What's the difference between Tyrian and Tyrian 2000? Approximately 1,998. Oh, Beat Hazard. Of course, the thing you were just talking about that I immediately forgot about. Thank you. Thank you, Dominic, for the reminder. Online galaxy domination mode? That sounds cool. Would I... Okay, Dominic, here's a question. I'm pretty sure I have an older Beat Hazard. In fact, let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure I have at least a version of Beat Hazard. Yeah, I have the original Beat Hazard. Would that inform me as to whether or not I would enjoy other Beat Hazard games, or is Beat Hazard 3 kind of its own thing? Something that should be experienced itself. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes games in a series, like, they evolve so much over time that later ones aren't really that representative of early ones and vice versa. The basics remain very much the same. Okay, so I'll just give that a try sometime and see what I think of it. Just think about Mars Matrix. Capcom made the greatest shmup out of nowhere, and now it's impossible to find anywhere. I have it, RV Winkle. I still have my Dreamcast copy of Mars Matrix, and I treasure it. I love that game. It is stupid, ridiculously hard. It's like Ikaruga hard. But one of my favorite things about Mars Matrix is all the power-up junk you earn over the course of the game also serves as like currency to unlock stuff. And one of the things you can unlock is like a strategy video of like how to beat particular levels. And it's really it's just like an ace attract mode for that level. And my favorite thing about Mars Matrix is even in the strategy video for the final level of Mars Matrix, they can't do it without dying. Even the built-in "this is how you beat the level" video for the final level of Mars Matrix can't do it without dying. up, Manic? How you doing? New one has Galaxy Conquest mode, lots of interesting ships, huge database of Spotify tracks to play to. That sounds good. Hey, Dread. Hey, Twitch. I'm never, ever, ever going to buy a Hummer. Why are you showing me this? Because the free market demands you consume. Consumed. Yeah, just buy one last yacht this month. Yeah. Cut back on the Starbucks and avocado toast, Zoomer. Dark Tide is fine, not amazing, has some issues. Sounds like a Fat Shark game. Yeah. I should probably check it out. If it's even comparable to Vermintide 2, like, it doesn't even have to be as good as Vermintide 2. If it's anything like Vermintide 2, I think I would enjoy it. I do like the 40K setting more than like the fantasy battle setting. Way harder than Vermintide? Okay, I wouldn't like it then. I don't like these online co-op games where they expect you to like just coordinate and perform to an insane degree. Like I was a big fan of Payday 2 and Vermintide 2, and I really enjoyed those games until I reached the point where there was basically nothing for me to do other than like the highest difficulty. And I universally hate the highest difficulty in those games. It is, like, the enjoyment just drops straight off a cliff for me. I don't want to play those games to stress myself out. And I feel like the penultimate difficulty in Vermintide 2 is plenty challenging. Like, you had to coordinate with your team. You had to not take stupid risks. You had to stay with your group. Like, you had to be careful. That was fine. That was great. The difficulty above that was just like, it was like pounding nails in my scrotum. Beat Hazard's DLC has a ship called the Death Blossom. Basically just the wing asset arranged in circles. The only way I could beat some of the tougher songs is it has 360 degrees of fire. Don't believe the sequels happen. They have two made bullet sponge enemies and these bosses have regenerating shields. Ew. That sounds kind of gross. Can't believe how many times I've had to say, look, I just want to buy an Impala, stop suggesting SUVs at the car lot. They're never going to listen. They want to upsell you so hard. Imagine having regular enemies with projectile weapons makes it a lot harder. There was a fair number of enemies in Vermintide 2 that could mess you up from afar. Gun enemies aren't the worst. The game definitely needs some balance passes. The Psyker is basically useless versus the Hordes. Ooh, it's a shame. Yeah, I might check it out after they get some stuff ironed out. I thought Vermintide 2 was fine on launch, and then it got better. And then I feel like with their first big DLC, they kind of lost me. Like they added some stuff that should have been interesting to me, but I just didn't like where the difficulty was going in the game. Honestly, I'd probably still be playing Payday 2 if that game didn't get so stupidly hard. You'd wait until they had the first DLC. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I feel like this is the season for highly hyped releases that are coming up short. Because it sounds like Dark Tide is just okay. Pokemon sounds like a bit of a dumpster fire. A fun dumpster fire, but man, some of these bugs I've seen posted are just like, wow. Yeah, Winds of Magic. Winds of Magic is when I quit playing Vermintide 2. I was already cooling on the game when Winds of Magic were announced, but when I saw what they were planning to add, I was just like, no, I don't want this as a second job. Miles Morales PC is decent, it's a bit short. Well, that's good at least. Pokemon needs a day one patch. I hope they can get that into working order quickly, but I wonder. After seeing Blade Chronicles 3, Game Freak should be ashamed of the new Pokemon. Proof the Switch can handle huge, detailed open world areas. I mean, at the same time, like Game Freak's never really done something like that before, right? Like Game Freak has really kind of stayed in their lane with Pokemon games, right? So this is kind of an ambitious step out for them, right? They did an Arceus. I remember people complaining about that game too, though. I remember people slinging a lot. Yeah, I remember people slinging a lot of shit about that game. This is really the third time out. Pokemon Sword Shield, then Arceus, and then this one. Their lane, specifically the fast lane. So yeah, okay. Maybe they should have gotten the hang of it by now. You might have a point there. But Pokemon needs more dev time. I don't actually pay attention to the cadence of Pokemon games, so I don't know how frequently they come out. But yeah, if they're cranking them out too fast, that's obviously going to be a problem. Dark Tide matchmaking can put you with way higher players, so it makes the enemies scale up and the newbies will have a real bad time and eat floor a lot. Okay. So does Dark Tide not just do difficulty levels? Because that was nice about Vermintide too. Like I could play champion when I wanted to give a shit, and I could bump it down a level when I didn't. It's like Pearl Abyss's Dokev? Dokev? Aiming for 2024, they want to finish Crimson Desert first. Wasn't too enthused with Black Desert Online. Crimson Desert. Oh, is this MMO stuffs? It does feels like enemy health scales too. Ew, that's kind of gross. Yeah, with I feel like with co-op games, like scaling is a real scary thing to do. I feel like in co-op and MMO games, scaling is a really bad idea unless you're scaling to a homogeneous party. Still not convinced anything we've seen of Dokev is real, but looks like it'd be fun. I have no idea what you're talking about, frankly. So I might check this out later to find out. Speaking of checking stuff out, I actually... It's pronounced Dokev. Okay, good to know. Make less of an ass of myself in the future. Yeah, scaling sucks because lower level players won't have the good gun skills yet. Exactly. If they want to do scaling, they need to scale the enemies to the strongest players, and they need to scale the weakest players up to the strongest characters. I feel like scaling is forever going to be at odds with player leveling and progress in a co-op setting. Obviously, you can scale enemies and such to growing characters in a single player setting when it's just that player versus the scaled content. But I feel like I always hear these like nightmare stories about enemy scaling in online games where like players are all different levels. I remember for the longest time, if you had friends in the Division that weren't at your level, they just couldn't do shit with you because they would just get instantly murked by enemies because everything scaled to the highest level player, and stuff scaled up hard in that game. You couldn't really take on stuff that was more than like 2 or 3 levels outside of your range. Yeah, the Division was awful about that. It was really, really bad. Just shoot his blood and teeth? I did not. I have not. What was the last? I guess the last Warhammer game that I got myself was Mechanicus. Division 2 lets you level up faster, so it wasn't as bad. No one's playing either, so it's moot. I kind of regret missing out on the Division 2 because I love the first Division. I was shocked at how much I enjoyed that game. And Division 2 looked cool, and I got it for free somewhere. Maybe off the Ubisoft launcher or something, and I just never played it. So, I mean, until Endgame, those games are pretty functional single player anyway. So, like the Roly homing mines a lot. I had such an awesome sniper build in the Division 1. I loved it so much because I took the time to build the equipment set that it disabled. I think it disabled headshots, but it guaranteed crits. Like no matter where you hit the enemy. So I had that set, and I had like the highest capacity sniper rifle I could find, and I would go I would go into end game raids with people, and like the enemies would come in and they'd start like engaging these guys, and I'd just pop up and I would just disintegrate enemies like one at a time, just boom, 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 and they just mortar turret. I don't think I ever played with the mortar turret. I did use the rolly mines for a while, and those were fun. Just let the bullets do XYZ damage. I can't stand this trend of FPSs having levels. Too bad, PM Collector Boy. Too bad. Borderlands infected everyone, and now all of your online shoot mans have to have numbers popping up over their head. It is our curse. Left 4 Dead is the best 4-player co-op because there's no levels. I feel like there's space for somebody to make a really, really good online character progression system that doesn't use levels. I feel like we should be able to move past levels. I personally feel like from a design standpoint, levels cause more headaches than they're worth, at least in a co-op setting. But I also know that people love watching numbers get bigger. And because of that, we're never going to be free of levels. But I would absolutely love it if some developers out there started really looking into like alternate progression schemes, even if it's just entirely gear-based. Because I'm getting really tired of just needing to arbitrarily level up in things. Of course, in my head, I'm thinking about like mobile games, and how like you always just have this arbitrary account level that you have to level up by doing things in the game. But I realize that's probably a useful tool for the developers to keep people, and particularly like bot accounts, from accessing certain contents until they put a specified amount of time into the game, or familiarize themselves with certain systems, or build a team X strong enough. You don't want to make an RPG and try too hard to move levels. No. I'm not saying you need to remove levels from everything. What I'm saying is everything doesn't need levels. And I feel like that's what's happened, particularly in the wake of Borderlands, is that a lot of things that didn't used to have levels, like FPSs, now have levels, and they've kind of poisoned things. Yes, Manix got it, exactly. Darktide doesn't have levels, they have trust levels, because you have to convince the Imperial Inquisitor you're worth not murking. Simplest player engagement field, feed the algorithm. I get why everybody I get why they do it too. Developers and players alike love levels, but I do feel like with certain games, mainly co-op games, they cause problems that don't need to be problems. 7 days to get more accurate with your levels. Your chance to crit zombies goes up with the governing skill tree. That's okay with you. Like, the more you kill, the better that item you are. Character chatter in Darktide is pretty great. Nothing will top the Witch Hunter in Vermintide. The chatter in Vermintide was just always spectacular. They had such a good selection of characters in Vermintide. Like, all those characters were just so much fun together. First Modern Warfare kind of had a bigger impact with adding level ups and unlocks to a multiplayer FPS. You know, Depressed Cat, you probably got a good point there. Yeah, the account levels and prestige levels in the Modern Warfare games probably did a lot of that. And the whole culture of keeping things locked behind levels, so. It's fine, we can just blame everything on Call of Duty. I think that's fair. That's another one. It sounds like the most recent Call of Duty has been pretty disappointing. I've been seeing a lot of like pro Call of Duty players saying like, this sucks. Speak not of the accursed battle pack. Call of Duty can stay duty. Indeed, 2-hit. Indeed. Anyway, gang, Let's play some shmups tonight. That's the plan, anyway. We're gonna play some shmups. I did comb through your suggestions in Discord. I cross-referenced them with stuff that I already had, and I realized I had a pretty solid selection of classic Western shmups, notably Tyrian and Raptor. And I wanna spend a little time poking at Terminal Velocity tonight, because I had a demo of Terminal Velocity when I was a kid and I really, really liked it, but I never actually played the full game. And I know it's not strictly a shmup. I know it's more of a flight sim, but come on. If we do our time with these games, I got a bunch more picked out on Steam that we can poke at. So, and I'm gonna curse myself. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. I don't think this is gonna be like Drainus. I don't think we're gonna get stuck on one game all night. Just because I'm semi-familiar with some of these older ones, and I don't think I'm gonna feel the same driving need to like full play them. None of the Japanese freeware stuff I've posted. Do you know I Sacrificial Toast? Because I've played them all. I have actually played all of those games before. I went through a big indie freeware period about 15 years ago, and that was one of the developers I landed on. So I have played the shit out of all of those games. So yeah, they're good. And there's some really interesting stuff. I really like the one, I forget the name of it. The one that's like everything's made out of little building blocks, and when you blow up a ship, you can actually attach it to your ship. I really, really like that one. But tonight I did want to spend time exploring stuff that I haven't played. Yeah, Tumeki Fighters, that's it, yeah. Tumeki Fighters really fun. Kingdom Hearts, don't get me started on Kingdom Hearts. I will load up Kingdom Hearts and I'll spend 20 hours just playing the gummy ship thing. I'm not a fan of Kingdom Hearts, but I'm a fan of the fucking gummy ship. So the games we were playing went more like Fury chose 2 of these. Let's make fun of him thinking these are good. No, like Raptor I know is good. I played a lot of Raptor a million years ago. I think. Did I? Or did I just have the shareware version? I might have just had the shareware version of it, come to think of it. I made the best gummy ship, you know, the blocks not touching each other. Yeah, dude. You can make really neat ships because you can just have the different components like floating alongside each other. I basically made a gummy Star Destroyer, and I really, really liked it because it would just vaporize whatever was in front of it. I wish that had spun off into its own thing so that I didn't have to play Kingdom Hearts to do the gummy ship. Gummy ship was a cloud of blocks. That sounds really funny. Anyway, so yeah, let's play some Tyrian, chat. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Oh, and also this is really loud. That's also why I have it. I only know of Tyrian because of Ross's game dungeon. You like him, you can thank him. Oh, well, I already own Tyrian. I knew of Tyrian too. It's just I don't think I've ever played it. Oh, there's no options. Is there? Hang on, let me turn this down in OBS just so y'all's eardrums don't explode. Because Tyrian is very loud. The sound levels, at least. Options are for yuppies. Options are a recent invention. Let's play the one-player full game for a bit. Ooh, there's episode. You can tell when an old game was shareware because it's split into episodes. And you know that episode 1 was the shareware episode. Launch the CFG file, obviously. Best part is this game is 100% free, so if chat likes something, we get it easy peasy. Normal me. Game menu, data, ship specs, upgrade ship options. Hello. After gathering all the available data, I think I found the safest course into Tyrian orbit from my landing platform. After heading west out of the Fauci mines, you should come in contact with the floating battle platforms, watch for the auto-targeting plasma turrets, especially the construction claws. Whoever designed these platforms sure count on spies and infiltrators. They're loaded with small squadrons, surface attack drones as well. These platforms are filled with gravitic ore, which will explain why they're floating. No wonder Microsol wants to mine them so badly. I just hope I don't get intercepted before I reach orbit. Holovid Release Alpha. Rated not funny. The Prime Chair said in a convention Midway, Savara. We feel the academic benefits from the mineral gathering on Tyrian to be immense scientifically and economically. Well, so far we haven't found anything worthless, but worthless granite strata. We've been able to form stable test. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot of tech. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a shmup with lore. Scenic Guide to the Universe. These are long. Oh my god. I ain't reading all that shit. What am I? Oh, hello. This is the USP Talon, a light fighter. Provides you with 1 full inch of armor plating and a generous full-size generator and engineer with both forward and rear mounting systems. And I thought that said Z cargo bays. It's just like a real Microsol fighter. Craft is especially designed for speed and maneuverability. It gives you an unparalleled 3G base thrust edition. All this for only 6,000 credits. Let us begin the video game on Tyrian.
Good luck.
Thanks. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, a money. Okay, I probably shouldn't fly into the enemies. It's probably inadvisable. Boop. Oh, I can blow this up. Neat. Wait, why are you going down so far? It makes you hard to kill. Why are they getting all up in my face like this? They don't need to do that. That's an interesting ship. Its wings come off. Ooh.
Data acquired.
I got data. Oh, I missed a green thing. I have no idea what that was, but okay.
Danger.
Danger. So this isn't really a shmup where you pick up power-ups, huh? I'm gonna need to upgrade my shit in between levels. Yo! Take that, purple tiling. I remember in Raptor, you could buy some pretty crazy upgrades for your ship. I know that one got, like, you had all kinds of insane, like, autocannons and stuff in that. Use the money you get in the level to upgrade your ship or buy a new one. Oh.
Data acquired.
I got data! The way enemy shots move is a little weird. Because, yeah, shots kind of scroll with you, but not the background. And that's throwing me off a bit. I'm definitely glad this is not a one-hit kill game. That would mess me up.
Cleared enemy platform.
I like the pixel art too. Looks really nice.
Spikes ahead.
Well, I know. Oh Jesus! Why are there spikes? So I noticed that once I got to this level of on my shields, they automatically recharge.
Enemies ahead.
Enemies ahead. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Oh my god.
Large enemy approaching.
I found the large boy. Yeah, see how my shield recharges after I take a hit now? I think that's a good compromise. Like you have a large shield buffer, but then once you reach a lower point, it'll start auto recharging. Sucks to be your arms. Bullet smell.
Level completed.
I did it. 54% destruction. I got cubes. I ain't gonna read them. Upgrade ship. Alright, so I think we have 14,707 monies. Alright, we don't have any new ships yet. Okay, I can definitely buy new cannons. This is nice. Oh, you upgrade. I see. I see. So you can upgrade. You pick the weapon and then you upgrade the power. Let's do a multi-cannon. Let's do a power 3 multi-cannon. You can get a rear gun if you want. I have a Gen Core high energy shield. Get a better shield. I don't think I need a new generator yet. Oh, I can get a sidekick. Post-it mine. Okay. Cute. Weapons use a certain amount of power. You might not be able to recharge your shields or your firing weapons when you get new options. Ah, okay. I have sidekicks now. Cool. Okay. Let's go with this. Alright, so I can go to Asteroid 1 or Asteroid 2. Well, I'm going to be weird, and I'm going to go to Asteroid 2.
Good luck.
Thanks. Alright, this is a lot more bulleting. I do seem to have positive energy flow despite this. Ah, okay, but okay.
Data acquired.
But recharging my shields is gonna take a lot more now. No, I missed the green monies. Presumably. Deeper shmup than at first glance. Oh, we got Moai heads. Everybody loves those. Oh, we're just hanging out here. Okay. Interesting. That was kind of cool. Orb. I mean, it's not really a shmup unless there's an orb at some point. Usually is a weak point. This has some really neat looking buildings. I'm not doing enough damage to break anything. That's gonna hurt my bottom line. Also, I don't think I get money for blowing up asteroids. Which is stupid, because blowing up asteroids is a public service. I think a soundtrack would help a game like this. It has a soundtrack, but a very, very muted one. And since I had to, since I had to turn the sound levels down so that the regular sound effects didn't blow you all out, you can't hear it. Let me go into the options after this level and see if I can improve upon this situation. Any of y'all have a game that true endings locked behind harder difficulty and the extra difficulty was obscenely unfair? That's a good question. I remember Painkiller. Painkiller's true ending was locked behind the top difficulty, but it wasn't that hard. It was still pretty manageable. Well, there's Jamestown. Jamestown won't even let you play certain levels unless you're at a high enough difficulty, and they were pretty hard. Ah, yeah, Necrodancer. Tyrian 2000 was one of the games you got for free when you signed up for GOG. Oh, maybe that's why I have it. Secret level. I have engaged the secret level. Sweet. I found the big guy. Here's Golden Axe 3. Superman 64. All the difficulties are obscenely unfair. Oh, Jesus. I think I pissed him off. Turned into the goddamn mutoid man. Yeah. I got 1K somethings. Are we good? I gotta blow this guy up, don't I? Okay. I blew that guy up. Remember Castlevania 64 locked half the game behind Don't Play It Easy? I was pretty angry about that.
Level completed.
It was me, Mutoid Man, the entire time. I got a cube. Okay, options. Here we go. See, there's music. Alright. Upgrade ship. There's a mega cannon now. Hang on, let me get a bigger generator. Yeah, I need to spend my money on a generator, and then we can upgrade this one again. Let's do that. He got Superman 64 earlier. It was pretty nice of the game, to be honest. Alright. Unknown. We're going to the unknown level, chat.
Good luck.
Yeah. Probably need it. The secret level is orbs, chat. It's all orbs. All orbs all the time. Oh, okay. Okay. So these orbs are like, they're repulsors. They repulse you. So it's kind of like a crazy pinball level, chat. How appropriate, a secret orb level. Ow. I think it's called, oh god. I fucked it pretty bad, chat. I was in danger for a second there. What's up, Shadows? How you doing? Space strawberries! We're just playing some Tyrian 2000. How you doing tonight? Don't you love old stuff called like something 2000 now? Isn't that quaint? Oh god. I just exploded hard. Ah, game over. Trying out the new Pokemon. Bam, 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 bam. I think, yeah. So not actually game over, it's just you restart. Orb 1, Oddish 0. If you're say hi from a company party, I may be drunk. If I'm lucid, I'll watch from the hotel room. Love you. Love you too, Spice. Glad you're here. What was that? I got the holy Jesus Christ. I got the flare. So I guess periodically that's just gonna blow up the entire screen, huh? No! Ah, boo! Boo upon you. Do you get a refund on your old equipment if you want to switch? Yes, you do. You get the full value back, and it gets applied to the new weapon or piece of equipment. Okay, this is a little much. This is ever so slightly too much.
Level completed.
Completed mind maze. I got a lot of monies. So what kind of upgrades can we do now? Well, I can't do the type yet. Alright, maybe that. I might add a proton cannon. Our shield's as good as it gets right now. I don't really need a bigger generator. Yeah, rear weapon proton fires to the sides. If you're ever in Germany and people start hoarding sausage and cheese, you should be worried. It means they're preparing for a worse. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Protron. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go with that. Oh, I can't make it any more powerful than that. That's still pretty crazy, though. I can actually upgrade to the generator anyway. It doesn't matter. Because you get full refunds on stuff. Where's the ban user button? Never change, Andy. Alright. We're going to Savara now.
Good luck.
Jesus Christ! Okay. I may have overdone it on the weapons a bit. Potentially. Possibly. Not really, though. This is great. Crabby because you have to spend the weekend broke. I'm sorry to hear that. That is no fun. That ship was trying to hump me. I don't appreciate that. Something weird's going on. Okay, apparently my sidekicks have different modes that I can switch between. That's pretty interesting. So I can actually, I can switch my sidekicks to like a little orbiting shield if I want. Holy shit, it's a Zeppelin. Are we fighting space Nazis? I also can't seem to do enough damage to these to blow them up. Yeah, always fight space Nazis. Never don't punch a space Nazi. Or terrestrial Nazi. Suffer not a Nazi to knots. Something about that ship is kind of creepy to me. I feel like it has like weird bug eyes or something. But I want bullet hell with a dolphin as a pilot. Jesus Christ, that green ship. That guy was popping off. Purge the Nazi. Purge!
Large enemy approaching.
That's a large enemy. Truth in advertising? Oh my god. I really want to know what triggers my flare attack. Because it feels like pretty random. Otis played Bullet Hell so much he became the Bullet Hell. There we go.
Level completed.
I did it. An even 50% destruction. And more cubes got. Oh, there's a new ship type now. Let's Fang. Ooh, do I want to do Vulcan Cannon? Is your first time playing this? Maybe Explos Hornick? Maybe. I don't... If I've played it before, I don't really remember. Let's try it. So say those have ammo. I don't want that. Didn't confirm the strength of your forward gun. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you're right, I didn't. Alright. Now I have. Okay, we should be good. Alright, let's do one more level and then maybe try something else out. Oh, wait, I found another bonus level.
Good luck.
I found the Space Invaders level, I guess. Nearly made a smartass joke that would have spoiled some stuff. Galaga level? Well, it can't be the Galaga level because they're not flying in their own little formations to eventually form like the master formation, are they? Dave. Is it when I stop what the hell is causing that? It's not robot space, but you don't know that. You don't know who's piloting these. It could be anything. Y'all and your preconceived space antagonist notions.
Level complete.
Okay, that was quick. I hardly even hear it when he says something like that anymore. Warning! Trajectory heading intercepts minefield surrounding Deliani. Navigation through minefield necessary to reach Deliani. Unknown magnetic forces detected ahead. Ooh, exciting. New ship. Gencore Phoenix. That's not a rear weapon. That's very much a weapon that shoots forward. Alright, one more level. And yes, I know it's Galaga. I know it's pronounced Galaga, but honestly, I grew up, I spent my entire life calling it Galaga. And that's not the easiest thing to, like, deprogram yourself of. Dude, this is just the orb level again. It's a different configuration of orbs, but it's just the orbs again. Fast, too fast, too fast! Sometimes it's hard to parse what you're saying is all. I will sometimes try to say the right thing. How about that? Let's compromise. Every once in a while, when I'm not feeling particularly spiteful towards you, chat, I will try to pronounce things correctly.
Level completed.
Boy, that was a really sad level of destruction. Any neat upgrades? Dink, dink. Okay. Retry option after dying in AA's game. A cool uncle convinced me it's pronounced Retry for years. We've all been there. I'll sometimes try to pronounce things correctly. Really took those English studies seriously, huh? Look, I have a degree in telling people what words mean, so I look for opportunities to wield that power irresponsibly. Okay, we played some Tyrian. I enjoyed some Tyrian, but I want to play some other stuff tonight too. So let's pop on out of this. Let's play some other thing. This is cool though. Definitely cool. You're this big brain nerd. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can get this to actually pick up on game capture. 2 letters first, English, pronounce everything foreign incorrectly. Second, you studied the written word. But you have to discuss it verbally. Okay. What am I gonna do? All right, let's see. Let's see if I can play terminal velocity. Again, not strictly adhering to the definition of shmup with terminal velocity. I know, but I want to give it a try. I don't really know when else I would have a good excuse to play this, so. There ain't no fucking. Exactly, power isn't fun unless you wield it irresponsibly. Yo, Jesus. Oh, hey, it worked! Hey, look at that! Okay, perfect. I love it. Now, this game of modern machines is hilarious FPS glitches. It may end up being unplayable. Honestly. Did that actually help? Yeah, it did, okay. Sound F/X. Sure, some 90s video game music. God, graphics auction? Okay. Wait. What are the other qualities? What are the other qualities? Yep, 486. Fortunately, chat, we're on a Pentium. Actually, I wonder. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong button here. Oh wow. Do you want your music to sound good or not? Okay. I really don't know if this thing gets what my, we'll see. 44K is basic bitch audio quality. Hurts, yes. Play game. Again, a shareware game. We will play Tactical Strike. We'll play on a normal. Oh yes! These are the Pentium level graphics. Enter your name, pilot. Alright, my call sign is Bubsy. I'm the pilot with no name. 2704 AD, Earth heads a council called the Alliance of Spacefaring Alien Races, or ASFAR. A treaty has been signed to ensure peaceful conduct between species. Perimeter defense computers, POCs, have been provided by Earth to protect each system. Peace has reigned for 70 years. On September 2nd, 2704, armadas from all the other member systems descended on the Earth, destroying crucial installations and killing millions of people. You're an Earth pilot flying the TV-202, a fighter few can handle. You must take out the attacking alien forces at any cost and find out what's behind it all before the Earth falls to the onslaught. Wow. Okay. So, humans are the good guys. Humans united the galaxy in peace until those dastardly aliens double-crossed us. And now we gotta kill them all. Okay. Music is so 1998, yeah. This one is called Terminal Velocity. This is not a movie tie-in now. But there were a lot of 90s sci-fi movies with very similar premises. And I'm sorry, yes, it's PDC, not POC. But I mean, come on, that capital D. Humans definitely did nothing wrong. Okay. All right, that's our fancy fucking ship right there. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I afterburnered into the floor. Okay. Pew 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 pew. This is like mode 1. I hear him. Ow. Ow. It's a tank! Oh shit, what's that? Looks like it controls like trash. Yeah, the controls are not great in this. I ain't gonna lie. They're pretty, they're stiff as hell. Cause you can only, the thing about it, it's extremely analog. You can only go up, down, left, and right, like in sequence. You can't do them all, like you can't do diagonals on this. I can turn left, or I can turn right, or I can pitch up, or I can pitch down. Just don't try to do multiple things at once. Very clear there's only 4 directions that have very set acceleration. Yeah, this is, yeah. It's a thing. Oh god. Man, I played this on my Pentium 75 with 8 megabytes of RAM. I might have as well, honestly. I definitely have the demo for this that I played a lot. Yeah, you press a button and it just goes. I have an afterburner. Whee! Shield restore. Whee! I am sitting over a radar, but it's not a very useful one, honestly. I got the RTL 3. Remember this being a lot smoother on the joystick? Like, for all I know, it might be having issues with like a modern gamepad trying to read the inputs from it. So it may not actually be the game, it may just be the way it's interpreting the input. If it supported joystick, it probably had analog acceleration according to the joystick input. Probably, yeah. Of course, you never know for sure with old games like these. Whoa, what is that? I got E. I wonder if that was fuel or something. Actually, it seems like I didn't even pick it up. Probably played with keyboard and mouse. I had a Gravis joystick when I was a kid. Whee! All right, I blew that up. What else do I need to blow up, video game? More buildings like that? Do we have more buildings like that? Well, there's something. Kind of miss playing games with a flight stick. Yeah, flight sticks were a lot of fun. Okay, I destroyed another target. Good for me. Let's see what's this way. Oh, what's this? Oh! Oh. Oh, okay. Shit, fuck, ass. Okay, it's fine. Whee! What's my air brake? I don't know. I don't know that I have one. I got Ion 2. Can I switch weapons? If there's a way to switch weapons, I don't know what it is. There probably is, and I just can't find it. Hey, we made it. That's legit cool. That was actually really, really neat. So I can't actually, like, do that, but... Ah, there we go. So the radar, as it turns out, the radar that I'm covering up is basically just a giant arrow that tells me where to go. So I'm just gonna follow that around for a bit. Love how the trees aren't affected by the fog. Mission complete! Alright, I guess we have to leave now. Maybe I'm gonna play that PC version of Battlezone. I have that, actually. And it's really good. And it also gets really hard. Yeah, my weapon is fly. Came out maybe a year before 3D acceleration DirectX. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Air targets destroyed 27, ground targets destroyed 15, organic entities destroyed 2, those would be the trees. I found 100% of tunnels, i.e. the one. Here's the next stage. Oh, I have a limited amount of Afterburner. Back to Kickstarter about history of 3D, and it's going to include a library for making build-style software rendered games. That's awesome. That sounds really cool. Game looks familiar to you, but the UI is foreign. This is terminal velocity. I think a lot of people played the shareware version of this when they were kids. I certainly did. And there were also a lot of games that looked like this back then. Though I do remember this one specifically, just because, I don't know, it's neat. At the time, it looked really good, honestly. And it was neat having an open map that you could just fly around in arcade style. Because remember, this was a long, long time before the Rogue Squadron games. And I mean, this would have been before Star Fox 64 too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this was something for 1995. This was remarkable. Yeah, I was enraptured by the free flight in this, because I mean, you know, at this point I had been playing stuff like X-Wing and TIE Fighter, which, you know, are more technically complicated games. But this honestly looked a lot better. And, you know, it was just easier to play too. It was more arcadey, and there was a definite appeal in that. As much as I liked X-Wing and TIE Fighter, I certainly at times wanted something that was just a lot simpler, that I could just jump into and blast some ships and not worry about complex objectives and scanning shit and all that. As you can see, this is also a very forgiving game. Yeah, you would normally see like rail shooters in this style at the time. Overall look is very much at the time. MechWarrior 2 and Hard War both looked a lot like this. Ow. Taking a hit really bumps you around. Mission complete. Are there no tunnels in this one? I bet there is a tunnel and I just missed it. These maps are pretty wide open. Shit everywhere. Ow. I swear to God, there has to be a button for... Oh, there we go. Okay. It's the number keys. It's the number keys on the keyboard that change your weapon. Wow, this one kind of sucks. Do I have another one? Okay, RTL is purple lasers. I'll take that. I'm out of Afterburner, though. What is this? Oh, that was the exit. Is this just shoot everything, not a ground texture? That's exactly what this is, yeah. Yep, I didn't find the tunnel. I suck. Stage 1-3. Yeah, that's true. The number keys always change the weapon back then. Ow. I guess they could only afford one song for this game, too. Yeah, let's try the RTL thing. Ooh. RTL seems to blow stuff up a lot faster. It seems significantly more powerful. Other songs in the episodes that you pay for? Well, that's asking a lot. Alright, tunnel time. Well, I'm gonna get fucked up by this thing because I don't have any way to control my... Oh my God! Oh my God, I do. The throttle is on the other thumbstick. That's actually kind of brilliant. Okay, I actually have full throttle control, chat. Whee! Oh God! RTL, really tough laser. Sequence is taken straight from Star Fox. Oh, shit. Oh my God. There are boss fights in this. Wait, is that what I'm shooting? Oh, I think that's what I'm shooting. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Game seems cooler than I thought. This game is great. This game is really, really neat. Rhino tongue lanyard. There we go. All right, let's do some damage. All right, we actually got some more music now, which I'm very thankful for. No, fucker. Shit. Oh, this is big hits we're taking. Fuck him up! Yeah, boss destroyed. Hell yes. All right, victory. We go. Oh, there's our shield recharge. Perfect. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go with Ion. Ion kind of sucks, but we'll make it work. Probably more powerful. Oh, God. They really bounce you around when you take a hit. By the way, you can also roll in this, but it likes to snap you back to either like right side up or upside down. Star Fox 64 future playthrough is gonna be hype. Someday. Someday. Alright, where are we heading? This is great now that I have throttle control. Imagine there's an active battlefield going on, you had help by prioritizing targets or installation at crack with bombing runs first. I mean, they did eventually get to stuff like that. You're basically describing Ace Combat. Wonder which path you'll go to Star Fox 64? Ooh! We get a cinematic, chat. Alright, we're going to a different planet with presumably different music. To be fair, I've not played the Ace Combat series. I mean, so the later Ace Combat games from like Ace Combat 4 on is exactly what you're talking about. Someone just mentioned Echo on Twitter. I really enjoyed watching you play that. That was the weird sci-fi game in the palace that learned it learned from your actions, right? That was a cool game. I wasn't thrilled with the ending, but everything to get to that point I thought was great. So apparently this is what warp looks like in the terminal velocity universe. What Ace Combat game should I play for the best experience? Whichever one you can, I guess. Not what is that one? Something Horizon? Not that one. If you can do PS2, Ace Combat's 4 and that's 4 and 5, right? Yeah, 4 and onward is good. 4 and 5 are great. 6 on 360 and PS3 is also really good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whatever that, the one that's on Steam, Something Horizon, is not good. Which ones are 4 and 5? Oh, Jesus, I died. So hang on, let me think about this, because I get them a little mixed. Because I didn't play 4, but I watched a friend play it, and that one was really good. 5 is Unsung War. 6 is Fires of Liberation? Is that right? There's also 0, which is... That's the Belkan War, which ties directly, I think, to 5. think that's right. Y button. 6 is really good. I like that one a lot. It has a very straightforward story, but man, the missions in 6 were when they really started turning into, I mean, what you were talking about, really, where it's like a full combat situation going on, and like you're being asked for air support by a lot of different units in different areas, and your actions kind of determine how the battle plays out, and it culminates into a really, really great mission. When were you first played as Mobius 1? I remember giving me the best your badass moment. Yeah, that's 5. That's Unsung War. 5 probably has the best story. 5 has this incredible story where you are this rookie pilot on, like, man, this part's hard. Yeah, 5, you start out as this like newbie rookie pilot on like the very edges of your nation's territory, and your nation just gets like sneak attacked into oblivion. Like the opposing forces just run roughshod over your entire country, and your squadron is like the only squadron to survive, and you go into hiding, and you start running like hit and run and guerrilla missions against the opposition, and you start giving your country's forces a foothold. And then you start making like really big plays, and oh my god, yeah, by the end of the game you're like this legendary figure, and it's so cool. Valkyrie Chronicles? No, Ace Combat 5. Do I need to wait, do I even need to do this, or are we just I think we're just flying through this. I think we're just flying through this canyon. Maybe I don't need to worry about that. Shit, okay. I think terminal velocity really doesn't like my controller, because every once in a while it just won't go right when I need it to go right. I've not played Ace Combat 7, so I can't tell you anything about it. I've played 5 and 6, and I know enough about 4 and 0 to recommend them, and I also know enough about Combat Horizon or whatever the fuck it's called to tell you to stay away from it. Oh yeah, and you fight the enemy ace in that one too. I mean, I think all of the Ace Combat games have like a big enemy ace moment. 6's was pretty good too. Yeah, 7 is the newest one. I guess we're going in the hole. Ooh, okay. This hole is dark. And really crunchy looking, Jesus Christ. I think that was like a skull door? Dude, I think these doors have skulls on them. They do. They do. These doors have alien skulls on them. That's really neat. They're like Doom doors. That's what she said. 6, I think, is the one I put the most time in. You play as Blaze. 6 is the Dance with the Angels one. It's got a really straightforward story, but the missions are super cool. That's the one where you fight the Agaion, the flying aircraft carrier. That's probably the most memorable part of that one. 7, you get captured and you build a junk-ass fighter out of spare parts. That sounds cool. Oh, wow, that was really, really narrow. Ace Combat 5 is the one with Blaze? Okay. Wait, that was the entire mission? Just flying down a... Okay, whatever. Makes me want to try Descent again. I was thinking about that too, Toad. I have to admit, I was thinking about that too. All right, let me do one more mission, and then maybe let's move on to Raptor. Yeah, I would say for my money, for my experience, Ace Combat 5 has the best story. Ace Combat 6 has the best mission. Like, I replayed the missions in 6 so many times. There are some really, really memorable ones in 6. I think the Agayon fight in 6 is one of the coolest, like, flight sim missions I've ever done. AC4 was the one with Mobius too. Yeah, I never played AC4, but I watched a friend of mine play it. And it looked really cool, and that's what inspired me to get 5. And 5 was amazing. Am I actually running out of main weapon energy? I think I am. Oh no. Oh, maybe you like overcharge your weapon so it does more damage while you have ammo, and then when it goes to infinite mode, it just does less. Yo, okay. Assault Horizon. I think Assault Horizon is the shitty one that's on Steam. Assault Horizon is like the one big miss that the Ace Combat series has. Because they tried some new combat systems in it, and they're really not fun. 5 is the one I fought the super fighter jet with a big ass fuck you laser and an A10 Warhawk dog to see if I could. Yeah, Assault Horizon was terrible. That's weird too, because Assault Horizon came out after 6. So it really should have been a slam dunk. But, you know. Ace Combat puts you in the gunner seat in a helicopter and you show up some impoverished neighborhood in Iraq. I thought the big problem with Assault Horizon was there was like this special dogfight system where there were certain enemies that you oh my Jesus Christ, did you see that rendering? There were certain enemies in Assault Horizon that you couldn't just kill. Like they would reach a point where like they would just dodge all of your missiles and gunfire, and it was because you had to engage this like weird cutscene quick time event mode. And yeah, it was super shitty. I'm sorry, where are we now? I went through your hole. What do you want from me? I guess we're going this way now? Okay, we'll fly above the clouds, sure. Did we get past the first mission? It was just not Ace Combat? Yeah. Oh! Oh, we're fighting some kind of... We're blowing up some kind of satellite post or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna blow it up. Terminal velocity points me at something. It means they want me to blow it up. I only just realized that blue bar at the top is my throttle. Took me forever. Target destroyed. Excellent. There was also, I think it was only on PS4, PS3 or something. There was also a free-to-play Ace Combat, which was basically just like a greatest hits collection of missions that you would run cooperatively with other people. And they had like difficulty modifiers. Like they had the Agayon mission from 6, but they would give it different weapon loadouts like beam cannons and stuff. I heard it had a really shitty like free-to-play energy system. I don't even know if it's still around. I assume it isn't. I assume they closed it down at some point. Kind of weird footnote in history. I think that one was notable for first explaining why the world is so weird in Ace Combat. Because for anybody who doesn't know, Ace Combat is basically sci-fi. It takes place in like on this like alternate Earth where like everything seems really similar, but like all the land masses are totally different. The nations are all made up and stuff, but the planes are real. And it's because a comet hit the planet and fucked everything up in like the 80s or 90s or something. Ah! Reminds me of Wings of what? The anime movie about planes. That could be a lot of anime movies, honestly. And we're done. Too slow, asshole. Alright. Wow, I only found 20% of the tunnels. I guess I was supposed to go in and out of tunnels to get to those things, but whatever, who cares? Alright, chat. I think that's enough terminal velocity for one night. Royal Space Force, the Wings of Hunamies? I can honestly say I've never heard of that. Might check it out though. Oh, chat, look, it's the ordering info. Get the disc version of Terminal Velocity, just $29.95. Order the disc version of Terminal Velocity today and get 6 more planets. That's 18 more levels. Over 20 exciting enemies. Improved digital sound quality up to 44 kilohertz. Really? Because this is the full version of the game. Network games increased up to 8 players. Cool, full-color game manual. Hey, we're talking just $29.95 plus $5 shipping. Call 1-800-3D-REALMS now and order using your plastic cash or read the next screen about the amazing CD version. Oh, the super cool CD version of Terminal Velocity is just $39.95. Over 6,000 frames, 70 megs of full motion 3D rendered cinematics with orchestrated soundtrack. Oh, there's a fucking hidden planet on the CD. Improved terrain graphics on every level. High resolution textures added realism and detail to all planets. 12 megs of RAM required. Do high-res textures matter? Yes. Yes, they do. Here's how to order Terminal Velocity. Holy shit, you can order by mail. Call the 3D Realms Home BBS where you can order the game online. Oh, you can fax orders too. Order games by fax. Software Creations BBS, the home board of 3D Realms. The most popular BBS in the world, rated by readers of Boardwatch magazine. Oh my god. Services include internet access, 130 plus lines, and free access to 3D Realms and Apogee shareware games. Wow. You used to call this job? Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Dude, check it out. They have different numbers for free accounts and members, and then separate numbers for your modem, speed. 3D Realms kept coming to mind with this soundtrack. Yeah, this is 3D Realms. This is absolutely a 3D Realms game. This is so funny. Place your order for the disc version, download the full game immediately, credit card required, or place your order for the CD version. 3D Realms will ship it to you within a few days. Call the Software Creations BBS and type 3D Realms at the main menu to visit our online store. You gonna slot in Apogee's Stargunner tonight? Not tonight. I got some other stuff I wanted to do, but eventually. I have all the old Apogee games on Steam, and I'm always looking for an excuse to play them. They're on the World Wide Web. They're on America Online. They're on CompuServe. Man, they're everywhere. Damn, that's awesome. All right. All right, chat. That was Terminal Velocity. Cool game, honestly. Really, really neat game. It's hard to say it holds up today, but I feel like it's a pretty neat footnote in gaming history. 3D Realms is still making cool shit. Yeah, they're publishing cool shit. But yeah. Couldn't look at it for too long. Well, let's go back to our beloved 2D games. Let's play some Raptor Call of the Shadows. I'm actually gonna play the 2015 edition. I've had this and I haven't played it. I'm curious because I did play the original Raptor. I am familiar with the original Raptor, so I wanna see what this re-release is like. A game of its time. My eyes were like, no, that looks wrong. I can understand that. Upon hearing America Online and CompuServe, Shatora sat up and went, "The old lore!" Pshoo, pshoo. Fuck that guy up. Oh my god. Oh my god! I have to mash the D-pad to make it go. Let me turn this stuff down a bit for you, because I know that intro is pretty loud. It's Roy Fokker and Skull Squadron! Alright, new mission! Do you want... Oh my god. Yeah, you actually have to click things. Alright. It'll be oddish. Call sign. Choose difficulty. Oh my god. Are you nerd, a jock, the Doom Marine, or death itself? I guess veteran. I guess. Fly room. Harold's Weapon Emporium. Welcome to one and only automated one-stop shop. All purchases will be loaded and installed free of charge. Check out the bargains today. Let's see. Oh, we only have 10,000 whatever it is. We have 10,000 monies. I think it was the auto-track minigun that kind of busted this game wide open. It's a Wing Commander-ass menu. Sagat continues weapons dealing for the Street Fighter movie. Plasma Ray. Look at all this shit you can't afford. We'll get there. We're gonna buy an ion scanner. And then we're gonna exit. And we're gonna fly the mission. That's like a Doom door sound or something. Bravo Sector. All right, we're going to Bravo Sector. Here we go, chat. I always liked... So, okay, for one thing, I always thought Raptor had some of the best pixel art of the time. Like, I always loved the way Raptor looked. But I also like how like loose this game felt. I love that you're just like slinging bullets into the air. You're like sliding all over the place. It's got a really good feel to it. And everything blows up really good. Theme sounds really familiar. Achievement unlocked, boat. Oh, you can't see that. That's a shame. Oh, and I was a real big fan. I've always been a huge fan of like shooting something and it just causing like a chain reaction of explosions. I love that. I love that so much. Teared up seeing this game, lots of memories. This is an all-time great. I love this game. Sweet synth harmonica. Loose is exactly the opposite of what I look for in a shmup. I'm not talking about the controls. Loose might not be the right way to describe it. But like a lot of shmups feel very restricted. Like the enemy presence feels very oppressive and like your weapons are extremely focused. This doesn't feel like that at all. This feels like kind of like a... You kind of just go into missions and you do whatever and it just turns out okay. Yeah, blowing shit up sim. Like that thing on the right, like all the way on the right, is my life bar. Like it's a shmup with a full life bar. Takes a lot of the edge off. I don't know what the thing on the left is. I don't actually remember what that's for. Oh, hello. Boom! There we go. Particle effects in this are great. All right. Supply me. All right, back to the mouse. Second, we'll go this way. I got 67,000. One of those games you find on the old shareware CDs. That's where I first played it. I definitely first played it on shareware. I don't really have enough money for anything that I want. Where's the thing that I actually want? Oh, that's really expensive. That'll be a while. Plasma cannon might be a good start. Let's see, how many? Ah, yeah, we're gonna want to recharge that. All right, let's try Tango Sector. Oh, these are something, aren't they? I forget what those are. Yeah, blow that shit up. I see we have quite a few Raptor fans in the house tonight. Glad to hear it. Oh, I need that. Fuck. Shit. Ah, damn it. I totally missed that pod, and I bet it was something I really wanted too. Free items are really nice in this. Holy Jesus Christ. I wasn't prepared for it. Yeah, abort mission. I wasn't prepared for that. We're dead. We died. Never did get far in this, but shit was fun. Oh, we didn't. Oh, it's manual saving only, so we have to start again. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Something's going on with the mouse, too. Like, I can only... I can use this. Default pick kind of looks like my dad. What is autopilot, anyway? I guess autopilot sends you to where it thinks you should be. Just jump coddled by his auto saves. Love this mission so much, we're doing it again. One thing that is tricky about this, if you played a lot of Japanese shmups, is your hitbox is big. Your hitbox is your entire plane and then some. So you're not really going to be weaving in between bullets in this. You're going to be taking hits and tanking them. There's one game logic game on a shareware CD where I had to use clues on the bottom and guess the proper order of the pictures. So like a picture version of Mastermind? That's interesting. Yep, I'm actually doing worse this time. Well, shit. Veterans too much for me, chat. Babby.
Mortis.
Okay. Rip John Raptor. Well, now we can compare the difficulties. It's for science, chat. Definitely not because I suck. think it's straight up less enemies. Yeah, it's less enemies. Okay. It's giving me less money per mission, too. You also suck at lying. I never lie, Eva. Goodness. That you would even insinuate such a thing. What lessens the difficulty of listening to this music? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is where you live now. Despair. You're only helping my case. You have no case. I'm not on trial. I refuse to be indicted for this. Oh yeah, that boat that showed up here last time didn't even show up this time. So yeah, fewer enemies. I think the enemies that do show up don't fire as aggressively. It's a pretty big difference, honestly. Enemy boats are for winners, Irish. You don't deserve a... You don't deserve a boat. This enemy boat, this boat costs more than your entire salary. Holy shit, I vaporized that guy. Bosses have a shit ton less life. Alright. Autopilot me. Bravo Sector Wave 2. But yeah, you do get a lot less money. We had 63,000 at the end of our first attempt, and we had like 46,000 this time. I know, I forgot to save the pilot. I should have done that. It was dumb. Well, chat, we'll just have to not die. No problem. Chat, you're asking a lot here. Chat, you're being awfully needy here. When do we get a copium command? What would you want a copium command to do? What is your stated intent here? Hang on. Jumping. I'm not doing jumping jacks. Fuck you. Summer Kane, we are playing some Raptor, Call of the Shadows. Classic Western PC shmup. I'm currently getting my ass beat by, well, I got my ass beat by it, so now I'm playing on idiot baby mode. It's clearly much more my speed. Playing Raptor, John Raptor. Is it really a Raptor that flies this plane? You mean to tell me a Raptor is flying this plane? I do actually. They're passing as human, but we know the truth, chat. Is it just me, or do y'all love buildings that explode in grids? Like, I've always had such a soft spot for, like, blowing up one corner of a building and the entire thing blows up in a nice, neat grid. Raptor fried rice, my favorite. Play a bit more Grim Dawn. I love the ragdolling in that game so much. Oh, yeah. Ragdolling in their games, in Grim Dawn and in Titan Quest. Big reason why I love those games so much. In Titan Quest, I can't remember if the Anniversary Edition patched this, but I remember in Titan Quest, the ragdolling, the physics was directly proportional to how much damage you did. And on one of my playthroughs, I got like a super rare weapon. It was like a big fuck off mace that was like way out of my depth. But I had the stats to equip it, and I just remember I crit a skeleton, and I hit him so hard, he flew off the screen and landed in the next quest zone. Like, I found his corpse like 10 minutes later. I kickstarted Grim Dawn, have tried it 3 times, and have a total playtime of 4 hours. You're saying I should try it again? Grim Dawn is my absolute favorite ARPG. Hands down. Class recommendation's a tough one. I mean, how do you like to play these things? Basically, what do you want to do? Grim Dawn is pretty wide open. There's one-handed and shield builds. There's two-handers. There's dual wielding. There's guns. One of the most fun characters I ever played was a sorceress with a shotgun. Kind of tired of doing my regular sword and board. You could either do, I would say start, because it does the whole dual classing thing. You start with one class and then you pick a second one and you make like a hybrid class. I would say start with Numberless Dread says you could do a Necromancer. I think that's a fine place to start. I would say maybe Arcanist or Inquisitor, yeah. Arcanist is like the wizard class, the sorcerer class. But they've got a lot of spells that do well with other ranged weapons. And Inquisitor is the one, I think Inquisitor is the one where you can dual wield pistols. Which, I mean, come on. It sounds really cool, right? Alright, I have 134,000, which is still not enough to get the thing that I want. Let's go plasma cannon. Because why not? And I'll get some energy modules. Everything on the screen isn't exploding at all times. You're playing it wrong. That man is not a child. He flies like one. I will save baby man child, yes. Yes, I just fucking saved! Get off my dick! Hammerden and Novasaur were my Diablo 2 builds. I'm not sure if Grim Dawn has builds like that. Hammerden, I believe in one of the expansions they did add like a like a pseudo paladin class. I think you could probably do. I forget the name of that class. But yeah, you could take that as your starter and then mix just about anything with it. Nova Sorceress, I don't think they have anything quite like that. Magic builds are significantly different from something like Diablo. Inquisitor is the only class that doesn't need an amulet to dual wield. Right, yeah, their skill tree specifically allows them to dual wield. Okay. Alright, I got a little bit more firepower here. Soldier close to warrior, probably thinking Nightblade. Nightblade is like the one class I've never really played. I actually offhand, I don't remember what my big chungus class is. If I had Grim Dawn installed, I would honestly start up right now and check. But I don't at the moment. Yeah, Grim Dawn is also super nice about respecking too. So you can totally feel free to experiment as much as you want in Grim Dawn without feeling like you super fucked up your character or anything. I think the only thing you can't undo is your class selections. So just make sure you're picking classes that you actually want to mix before making those decisions. Soldier's a nice, easy class with lots of passes. Gonna allow for two-handing or one-handing with shields pretty well. I know Soldier has like the best defensive skills if I remember correctly. So it's a pretty safe class to merge with anything else. Like even if you want to make like a gunslinger or a sorcerer or something, I think there's still stuff in Soldier that can be useful. That's what I really love about Grim Dawn is it's got like 8 or 9 classes in it, and you really can't make a bad combination. Dang, I'm gonna reload Grim Dawn. Maybe y'all should organize a multiplayer thing. If a bunch of you are gonna start playing Grim Dawn again, maybe you should all play together. That could be cool. I love the constellation system too. I think that one's really neat. The expansions are also really good if you don't have them. They are absolutely worth it. One is a really solid continuation of the story, and the other one goes off in kind of its own direction, but it's a really neat direction. I have the points or kissed money. These enemies are getting kind of chunky. Y'all are legit making me want to load up Grim Dawn again, because now I'm thinking about like all the builds I tried and never really played very far with. I really wish I could remember what my main character was. I don't know why I can't remember, because I did try a lot of different combinations. Like, I started a lot of characters in Grim Dawn, but there's only one that I beat the entire game with, and I don't remember. It might have actually been Necromancer, now that I think about it. think it might have been, yeah. I actually haven't played Grim Dawn in a while. The last ARPG I seriously played was Titan Quest again. I got all the expansions for Titan Quest. I wanted to test them out. And there's one expansion that you can't play until you're on the final difficulty, and I haven't gotten there yet. So he came in to say goodnight, but I think I got everyone's recommendations. You know, I really like there's a health potion, energy potion, now there's minor super great shit. I like that too. It's a very simple, elegant fix. It's percentage based. But I will say I did really like Path of Exile's potions because they were another equipable. Like they weren't consumables you had. Well, the main thing is I love that they weren't consumables you had to stock up on. But I also love that they were equipable pieces that had their own stats and effects. Didn't really enjoy Titan Quest that much. I don't blame you. Titan Quest now really feels like a proof of concept for Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn is by far the much more interesting game. But I still, you know, I played Titan Quest so much before Grim Dawn came out. And I might not have ever even played Grim Dawn if not for Titan Quest, so I have a lot of nostalgia for that game. I have a deep connection with it. All right, Toast, thanks for coming out. It was great to see you. Have a good one. Titan Quest setting is just so much more interesting. See, I love Titan Quest, so I don't actually agree with that. I really like what they came... Okay. You say that because you haven't actually gotten anywhere in Grim Dawn. I'm not trying to call you out here, but Grim Dawn has some really neat sections of the world that really flesh out, like, everything that happened in their double apocalypse. Put some hours into Grim Dawn over the weekend, give it a real good try with either Arcanist or Necromancer. Or both! Just combine the two, fuck it. But yeah, I hope you can make some headway in it, Dom. This is a really good game. Titan Quest A historical Grim Dawn, Grimdark fantasy. I mean, that's terribly reductive, I would say. I'm not gonna pretend that Grim Dawn is like the most unique or trailblazing game out there. But I really like what they did with it. I definitely prefer it over a lot of like grimdark fantasy. I really want this auto-track minigun, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen tonight. Apocalypse, whatever, I'm gonna be fine. Note of someone horribly murdered. Grim Dawn feels nicer to play, it's far more forgiving. I mean, Grim Dawn just has better systems. It has better systems, it has better class balances. There are some classes, like, some class combinations in Titan Quest just don't work. Like, you really kinda have to know what you're doing in Titan Quest. Titan Quest also has some absolutely horrible difficulty spikes. And it's just not as polished, you know? It just doesn't feel as good to play. But it does have a pretty unique setting for an ARPG, and it's got a lot of charm to it. So you want to give it another go because a lot of you really like it. I would say Dom, I would say you really, at the very least, you really need to get as far as the second big boss. If you beat the second big boss and you're still not feeling it, then I think that's that. The first, I don't have a problem with the opening area of Grim Dawn, but it is pretty similar to like the openings of something like Diablo. The second area and the structure of it is a bit more unique and shows off a bit more of what the game has to offer. Yeah, like Act 1 of Grim Dawn is very Diablo, and I don't think anybody would try to deny that. I like it. Act 2 becomes rootin' and tootin'. It sure does. It surely does. The game definitely gets more unique the further you get into it, and it also gets mechanically deeper too. As far as demolitions goes, Blackwater, Cocktail, or Shop Traps, I would say look up a build. I would say look up what people are suggesting right now, because they're, oh come on man, fuck. All right, let's move on to another game, shall we? I'm really bad at Raptor. It's sad, but it's true. I love the Nemesis boss and those guys could probably murder the whole gang by himself. Yeah. How many hours is Act 2? I have like 10 hours sunk into Grim Dawn. I mean, like any RPG, it depends on how fast you're going through stuff and how much you're screwing around. Act 2 isn't huge. I'd say it's probably shorter than Act 1. I feel like Act 1 is probably the longest out of all of them. The other acts I think are a little better paced. Act 1 in Grim Dawn is kind of a little too long if you're combing the entire map. What's up, Bangcopter? How you doing? I really wish I had it installed right now. I'd just boot it up and see where I am now. Yeah, Act 1 has a lot of walking and a lot of smacking zombies and a lot of forests. A lot of woods, which isn't exactly the most compelling environment. Chilling up in Boulder for a bit. Nice. That sounds like fun. Act 2 is a bit weirdly paced because it technically ends after that one troll boss. Beat the villain, then go through like 3 more areas, and then it's over. It's freaking 10 outside. Yikes. Yikes. I mean, I don't know. I consider the end of Act 2 to be, you know, beating the big guy. I had actually forgotten about that until you mentioned it, so. Love cold temperatures. It's like 50 degrees. How cold is it here? Oh, it would be in, it's like, probably like 70 something here. Negatives are mean. Negatives are pretty intense. Let's play. Yeah, let's do this. This is a game that I have been wanting to check back in on quite some time. One of the DLCs adds in the obligatory faux Arabia. It's more interesting than that, I think. I really like the way they handled that, because yeah, it certainly could have been. OBS, are you seriously not gonna pick this up? Oh, there we go. Okay. 30 here and I have the window cracked because people here live in a fucking furnace. Once it gets under 80, I start feeling cold. Desert living. Same reason I love cold temps. Actually, beat Forgotten Gods, so I do agree. It just starts off very on the nose. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, it goes places, and I appreciate that. Jamestown! Plus. I played the original Jamestown when it came out, and it was good. And it was hard. And I never beat it. Because it's one of those games, we were talking about this earlier. It's one of those games where the full story is locked behind the higher difficulties. They released Jamestown Plus recently-ish. This is not so old, if I remember correctly. A second, let me make sure. Pressure style. Gross, I hate it. Turn into Jimmy's Burger Playwright. I don't remember. Press any button to watch the tutorial. Okay, I'm watching the tutorial now. When you fire primary weapon. Amazing. Next special, will use your secondary weapon. Boing. You'll explode if your center gets hit. If you hit anywhere else, you'll be safe. Well, I mean, you're not even getting hit, though. Enemies drop gold and destroyed. Ever play Steriden? Yes, I streamed Steriden one night. And it was quite good. What's up, Driving Vertigo? If you love Tyrian, I highly suggest trying spiritual sequels, Jets and Guns 1 and 2. I don't think I've tried those. I'll have to check them out at some point. Are we a man in a rocket pack? We're like a man on like a rocket sled or something. Yes, this has a bullet hell hitbox. In summary, collect gold to fill the meter. Press Vaunt when full for a power up and shield. Shield clears bullets and then disappears. Power up lasts until the meter is empty. Finally, a Toho game. Select mission. Why? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's weird. Let me check some of the options. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this down a bit because the levels look loud. That should be better. Play Radiant Silver Gun, you coward. Alright. East Frontier. The edge of British territory, Martian warriors loyal to Conquistador wreak havoc on settlers. Let's do it. Oh god. Normal. It says normal. Okay. I hope I'm ready. What? No hubris? Look, I learned from Raptor, okay? Give me a beam. November 15th, 1619, morning. November 5th. I must admit nothing could prepare my old eyes for what now lies before them. The new world is truly a wonder to behold. Sadly, I have little time to enjoy the view. Though I eluded my captors at the Tower of London long enough to make passage to Jamestown Colony, I doubt very much they have given up the chase. I pinned my hopes for survival on the mysterious lost colony of Roanoke. If I can produce a solution to such enduring and tragic mystery, I'm convinced that my heroism would earn amnesty for my crimes. How about some Sign Mora to melt your brain? I have to consider if I'm going to stream Sign Mora sometime, because it's a very interesting game, but it's got some shit in it. For now, I make for the battlefields of the Eastern Frontier. I have it on good authority that John Smith himself is to be found there, defending our settlements from the allied Spanish Martian forces. I pray that he'll have some idea of how an entire colony of 117 souls can disappear and leave no trace to mark its passing. Conveyance hums at my side. I fear violence waits for me on the road ahead. R. Chapter 1, War upon the East Frontier, in which a settlement is ravaged by tentacle Martians loyal to the Spanish, and a villain appears! The Redcoats! It's the aliens! large quantity of aliens. There's my bomb button. Like, what button is that? Oh no, the big ones! Give me the big ones! There we go. Give me the large treasures. There's so much going on. It's not such a large play area. Is this a Sega game? Is that where you're collecting rings? I'm collecting like bolts. Vaunt! Vaunt me! Oh! Come on. Here we go. The traitor prince, overminded the Martian rebel forces. Zappo. Phase 2, oh shit. What the fuck kind of pattern is that? Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. We are on the side of the redcoats, yes. I think we're playing as Sir Walter Raleigh, maybe? Possibly? And we're fighting the Spanish-Martian alliance. And I got some ducats. Number 5th, 1619 dusk. As we drove back the last of the allied Spanish-Martian forces, we heard a distant battle cry through the smoke and dust behind us. Erupting dramatically from the clouds is none other than John Smith, his handsome figure posed dramatically at the prow of his ship. His dashing entrance came a moment too late to render us any actual assistance, but the man's eagerness and thirst for adventure do much to forgive his lacking punctuality. Having turned the tide of his frontier campaign against the enemy, his spirits were high, and he offered us lodgings for the night. Space Spanish just reminds me of Inca, if anyone's seen that piece of crap game. I have not heard of it, actually. Over a bonfire feast of roast pork and potatoes, Smith drew out a crude map of a place he and his men call the Dark Sector. Shrouded within foreboding clouds and tempestuous cyclones, he believes that this godforsaken place may hold the answers I seek. Our course will take us directly through territory controlled by the Spanish. Their conquistador will want vengeance after their losses here today. May some light find us in these dark and forgotten corners of the wilderness. We leave at dawn. Arr. Arr! Alright. You now purchase additional ships from the Shopee. The Shopee. Alright. Directional Vulcan shot, John Smith's conveyance, or new game mode. I shall purchase the new ship. Are you sure you want to pay what ship gunner costs? Yes. Classic treason. Interesting. Okay. Buying stuff from a Sharpay. The Dark Sector. Shroud and Howling Lightning Storms, a great secret lies buried. Normal, please. I am prepared. So we have beam. Oh, that's right. The gunner can fire at an angle. I also have explosives. Let's try gunner. This is as far as I got. I know in the original, I beat all the levels you could get to on normal. I don't know how far I got on difficult. Oh, this is gonna get weird in a hurry. Whoa there, champion. Yes, there we go. I was gonna be so pissed if he escaped again. Yeah. I should probably vomit. So we found the Roanoke colony. And it's full of Metroids. Alright, vaunt me. Look at Otis grabbing. That's... Yep, you called it all right. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. Okay. Here we go. Never expected to see this much of Otis. Lorch. This is way more than 2. Yo! Okay. Boss Lady of the Lake, the Bane of Roanoke. Okay. Sure. Beam. Is it just me, or is there a real lack of sound effects in this game? Got it. Huzzah! Give me them ducats. Weird that your gun's not making noises. I know, right? November 6, 1619, high noon! The girl emerged from the swamp like an apparition, but when she said her name, I knew she was as real as you or I. Imagine, Virginia Dare, first child of the colonies. If I brought her back to England with me, I'd surely be pardoned by my king. But she will hear none of that. Her heart is fixed upon the rescue of her father, a man named Joaquin Gons. She says Roanoke colony was destroyed when she was still a child, and the swamp itself was driven bloodthirsty by some manner of Martian weapon. Apparently that weapon was wielded by the very same conquistador who harries our settlements today. Even now he holds her father in his most hellish prison. If I aid in this Joaquin's rescue, she has pledged to return to England with me. It would seem our interests are aligned, at least for now. Alright, I cannot buy that, so I will buy the gauntlet. Because I can. So that has unlocked the gauntlet. We're going to the Badlands. Oh, look at the little UFO. Remote prison where the Spanish conduct interrogations of the cruelest sort. You may already be too late. Let's try this gunpowder. Prisoner of the Badlands, in which a prison break is effected by simply attacking the prison and all its robotic guards in broad daylight. That's pretty funny. Oh, this is an interesting setup. So it seems you generate barrels and then you can launch them. Like, you have passive barrel generation. Yeah, okay. Wasn't expecting that thing to fucking explode. Also, it seems like the barrels don't actually impact upon enemies. They fly a short distance and then just burst. So the placement's a little tricky. Lack of weapon noise almost seems like a bug. I wonder. I actually do wonder. It does seem very odd. That Vaughn going. Come on, Vaughn. Dude, I kept that Vaunt going like the entire stage. That was awesome. The Dread Sentry, all-seeing robotic guardian. Oh my god, it's a drone. It's just a big fucking drone is what it is. Yeah. See if I can run a Vaunt on this guy. This thing is fucking powerful, man. These barrels? Holy shit. They're great. Boom! Get fucked. I guess I will, actually. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Boom! Oh, I got full stars on this one. Not bad. Henceforth, you shall be known as the Credit Savers. Score. Use a blitz shmup called Project Starship X, which is pretty cool. Your ship had a dash attack, which you need to use to move through deadly terrain. You also got to kill Hitler. Always a plus. November 6, 1619, late afternoon. Joachim is alive, but only just. He emerged from the wreckage of that dread sentry. It seems it was his cage as well as his prison guard. I hasten to make good our escape back to the fort at Jamestown. News of this prison break won't take long to reach the conquistador. To my surprise, Joachim is more interested in delivering that news to his tormentor personally. He insists on a suicidal mission into the heart of the most secret of the Spanish mines, New Madrid. He claims the conquistador's project there is most dangerous, and that all of Mars may hang in the balance. What can I do? I care less about Mars than I do about my own skin, but I can't very well kidnap him right after freeing him from prison. And so we continue eastwards. I pray that we will all return. Yeah, here we go. To unlock level 4, you must beat levels 1 through 3 on difficult or above. Sigh. You can unlock Farce Mode, a lighter take on the events that transpire enabled via options menu. Nice. Well, I guess let's do it then. I guess we can turn off the prologue since we've already seen it. Alright, difficult it is. I will take the gunpowder ship. Gunpowder ship seems really good. Plan Divine just to skip having to do it again. Divine's gonna be hard though. Divine's gonna be ruinous. I mean, I guess we might as well try it, right? We'll see how far I get into this. Whee! That Vaunt up! Damnable thing! Hey, little guys are helping me. That's awesome. Yes. Oh boy. Okay. This is fine. The music in this is quite good. Holy shit, okay. Forgot about that. Even though it just fucking happened. Pattern that got me last time. Whew, alright. Watch out for the sperm attacks. There we go. Maximum stars. Henceforth, you should be known as the perfect player, chat. Skip the story, please. Travel to the moons. You can now visit the moons of Mars from the level select screen. What the fuck is this? Explore the distant moons of Mars? Here there be monsters. What is this? Phobos, Appendix 1. The Black Garrison of Phobos is embroiled in an ever-losing battle against the creatures of the jungle? What the hell is this? This mission is locked. To unlock, you must beat Phobos on Legendary or higher. Well, fuck it, okay. Why not? Tall Tales with John Smith, a side story in 2 acts. This tale begins 2 weeks ago. I had grown bored with the task of crushing our Spanish enemies on the field of battle, so I allowed myself to be captured. I was frankly desperate for a proper adventure. They knew it was him because he wrote Smith on his shirt. I expected to be impounded deep in the Spanish Badlands and made plans to escape with some vital intelligence, or artifact, or what have you. However, they shipped me out to an even more notorious site, the Black Garrison on Phobos, the jungle moon of Mars. A myth? A boogie story for noobish soldiers? Friends, I'm here to tell you that the Black Garrison is entirely real. A lesser Britain might well have cracked in defiance of the Inquisition, of course. I held fast. In the face of my stalwart resistance to interrogation, they decided I was worth more dead than alive. Preparations were made to hang me at dawn. As it happens, I was making preparation of my own. John Smith, indomitable adventurer, bulwark patriot, espionage hobbyist. Yeah, that Mick Gordon stuff was so fucked up. And the temerity of Bethesda to try and clap back when it was their guy who started all this shit is just infuriating. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, okay. Alright, this is fine. Everything's fine. Everything explode! Oh, I got smacked. Damn it all. Stuff and nonsense. That was a big fucking cannon. Jesus Christ. Oh man. These little fuckers are really hard to avoid. They just swoop in on you. Holy shit, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy! Okay. Woo. Ah! Aliens! We got aliens! Jesus Christ, fuck. So many aliens! Good, sweet God, Jesus Almighty. Damn it! Oh my god, this is hard. Well, I guess I can continue. For all the good it'll do me. Is there Martians on Mars? Well, they don't have to be so gross about it. Boss the matriarch, resplendent brood queen. Spooter. We got, oh my god almighty. I was not expecting that. I suppose I should have been, but I wasn't. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This one, that it's such a simple pattern, but like the way it twists, it really it makes it kind of hard to follow, honestly. Whoa, that was just phase 1. Holy shit, okay. Okay. I'm sure there's some horse shit in here. I don't know, this seems pretty straightforward so far. Okay. Alright. Ah, okay. Yeet! Fuck, shit. Okay. Oh, God, that's really awkward. Oh, my God. Okay. Please. Ah, fuck! That's scary, man. That's some scary shit right there. All right, well, I did it. It took a continue, but I did it. That was a cool-ass boss, indeed. Tall Tales of John Smith, end of Act 1. My search of that old wreck turned up one poor sailor's remains and little else, but for a curious final message, hollow-scribed by the first mate. I have reproduced it here in full. This game is good, yes. It is absolutely good. It's not easy, but it's good. Shot down by pirates off the orbit of Deimos, left to rot by queen and country, set upon by monstrous insects, and saved by a Spaniard. The Spaniard I like. Of course, the poor chap was delirious when he made that comment about our queen. May God save her. Even so, I vowed not to sleep until these buccaneers on Deimos paid for their crimes against the crown. Be the Heroes of Jamestown, never saw that. Yes, this is part of the DLC. That or it was added in Jamestown Plus. During the wait for a low tide betwixt the moons, I gave my fallen countrymen a proper burial. A bone-deep chill suffused the jungle air. How's continues work with a level select and an open hub? I think you just get 2 continues per level. I was kept warm by the undying flames of vengeance. John Smith, brooding avenger, human shoveler, sometimes poet. It might be an adjustment made to make the game more accessible. Now purchase Armada ships in the shop. Take on an extra challenge with these uniquely difficult levels. Beat any level on Legendary to unlock them. Survive for 15 seconds. Stave off vengeance for 60 seconds. Get to the point requirement within 40 seconds. Track down all the ring. What is this? Lazar. Let's try the experiment. Oh, wait. Okay, let's not do that, actually. Let's do something simple since I'm trying a new game mode. Challenge, bomb death, survive for 15 seconds. How hard could it be, really? Really fucking hard. The answer is really fucking hard. Okay, you can blow them up. That's an option. Jesus Christ. Survive for even less time that time. I almost had that. It's just 15 seconds. How many seconds could it cost? That is fucking nuts, man. Ah, shit! Once you start dodging, the next wave gets you. I think if you maybe what I'm thinking here is if you really work to clean out one side of this thing. Come on now, literal child could do this. If you work to clean out one side of this thing and you can stay in that lane and keep like cleaning them out, I think Jesus fucking Christ. What if a different ship would help? What if maybe beam? I think beam helps. Maybe. That feels more promising. Fuck, man. Can't get enough nuts to vaunt. You can probably make it. True. The problem is you need to get good. I don't think it's possible, though. Oh, it is. That was it, actually. Hang on. Vaunt only... Like, the shield aspect of Vaunt only lasts for a few seconds, though. So that's gonna be tough. Yeah. Oh god, 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 ah! Alright, I did it. Cool. Whew. Oh, it just vaunted nuts. That was the trick to press cat. You just had to vaunt. That's all. Why are there... Is that for like multiplayer or what? Oh, that's got... Okay, yeah, that's got to be like doing this shit in multiplayer or something. New ships. Yeah, I know, I got a challenge. Thank you. Ships, charge, bomber. Treason. Ghost. Lazar B type. You can also buy different kinds of shots. You can also buy challenges at some point. So the treason speed around the battlefield and launch seeker missiles. Fox's conveyance. Create a ghost to fight for you and wield a long blade. That sounds kind of amazing. I'm gonna try that. Because I got the monies for it. Okay, let's go back for a second. Because I'm curious of something. And it's getting late. Let's try. I'm gonna try this on Divine. I want to see what Divine is like. And we'll try the Ghost. There's the hubris I know and love. I mean, I just beat a really hard level on Legendary, so why not give it a try, right? Holy shit. Okay. Oh! Oh, this is weird. This is actually really weird. This is actually really weird. Jesus Christ, man. Woo! I think that was about to kill me, too. Ugh! Looks weird to us, too. Launch! Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Oh, I ended up at the wrong fucking place. Ah! God damn it. Ah! I dodged into it like a moron. Jesus Christ, man. Ah! Damn it. They won't stop! God damn it. That's a pattern. That's definitely a pattern that exists. Okay, so definitely doable. Probably would have gone better if I hadn't had such a weird ship for it. Oh wow, it actually marks your separate completions. So it's marked that I've done normal and difficult and divine, but not legendary. Yeah, I got a lot of monies for that, so. All right, anyway, let's go back to the moons. And let's do Deimos. Much that hides beneath the windswept deserts of the furthest moon of Mars. We'll do this one on legendary. Let's lay down for bed. Yeah, this is probably the last thing I'm gonna do. See if I can get through this level. I'm gonna stick with gunpowder. I really like gunpowder. From beneath the shifting sands of Deimos, in which Smith Harry is the last of the sand pirates who haunt the most distant moon of Mars and makes a lucrative discovery. Oh my god. Dude, look at this animation. This is wild. Want me. Want me, goddammit. Shit, this guy. This fucking guy might be a problem. Oh, that guy's got like a serious beam cannon. Oh, woo! No! Yeah, okay. Ow. I didn't even see what killed me. Oh boy, that's not good. That's extra super double plus, not good. This reminds me of SNK. This absolutely reminds me of Metal Slug. No, I fucking shit. That was just dumb. Poorly handled. That's another one of the beam crabs. Beams, chat. Beams. Hard to keep Vaunt going on this one, too. Oh, shit. That big shotgun blast really sneaks up on me. Yeah, like the opening of Metal Slug 3. Wonderful beach level. Jesus Christ, man. It's a golden one. Ow, fuckhead. Whoa, what the hell's going on there? It actually didn't even occur to me the barrels work like options. Oh, hello. Pirate Queen! Lala's bringing to the Lunar Reef. Uh-oh. That's probably bad. Okay. Much for that. Oh, hello. Junk-ass looking things. Ready for round two? Wow, this one has a lot of phases. That's maybe not great. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's the stuff right there. Man, if you blow those shit! That comes out really fast. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So it's that again. Not fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Ooh. Okay, so despite having 2 credits for just a single level, I still almost fucked that up. So this game is not screwing around. A lucrative discovery, the self-styled Pirate Queen had clearly been imposing a stiff levy on passing treasure ships for years, yea, decades. Such audacious treason from an audacious woman. Even now, some 2 weeks later, I'm confused by my feelings on the topic. No matter, within the day, my new crew had shifted every last ill-gotten ducat to the ship of my choosing, the HMS Indomitable. It took a bit of hatch battening, but she was soon skyworthy again. Thus emptied of stolen lucre, the temple antechamber still projected a curious majesty. I do not doubt that it once served an even grander purpose. So ended my adventure behind enemy lines, 2 moons removed from my target, but hauling enough precious metal to tilt this war towards a glorious victory for the British Empire. John Smith, conflicted warrior, consummate aesthete, wartime economist. Aesthete? Alright. That was a neat little side story. Alright, chat. I think that is going to do it for tonight. I think we've done good job, John Smith, you utter bastard. I think we've done a lot tonight. We've shmupped a lot of shmups. We did 4 tonight, right? Interesting choice to make a shmup of Jamestown. It is, and I love it. I think they came up with a really unique setting and atmosphere here, and I really appreciate it. So, this has been Jamestown Plus. Not just the original Jamestown, but an improvement, an expansion upon it, and it was really good. I'm probably gonna keep playing this. See how far I can get with it. But yeah, hopefully you had a good time tonight. I enjoyed doing our shmup night last week so much. I was like, shit, let's just do another one. And we did, and it was great, and I was happy. I still have a bunch of shmups on Steam that I can make shmup nights out of. I know there's stuff that y'all are agitating for me to play as well. I know there was some disappointment tonight that I didn't pick some of the stuff that y'all wanted to see. I'll begrudgingly accept it. So anticipate more of these in the future. Not sure when the next one will be, because next week, 1 week from tonight, will be Mr. Driller, our November community night. There were shmups in this one, so it was good. Yeah, actual shmups plural. So, and yeah, so tomorrow night, the Power Hours. We're back to the August issue. I don't know if we're gonna finish it or not. We've actually got a ways to go, and I feel like we may be on that CES feature for a while because there's a lot of stuff, a lot of games that are showing up there in text that won't show up in the magazine for a long time. And I think y'all are gonna take advantage of that. What is your Driller experience? 0. Nothing. I have never played a Mr. Driller game in my life. I know nothing about them. So it's gonna be a learning experience. None of the moms, no, unfortunately. I will be off on Sunday, as always, and then on Monday, we'll also be playing something y'all have been agitating for. Our Doom stream shall begin with Cadence of Hyrule. So next week is basically all for y'all. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is going to be Cadence of Hyrule. Friday is going to be Mr. Driller. It's basically all your requests the whole way. Hello, Mr. Lister Blister, and goodbye, Mr. Lister Blister. So it's good to see you again. I'm glad you made it, if only for a moment, but yeah. If we find Drill Land is easy enough until post game, well, we'll have 3 hours to work on it, so we'll see how that goes. It'll be good stuff. So. A moment is fine with you. A moment is all we have, Mr. Lister. You picked a delightfully challenging name to say. Hi, bye, lol. Anyway, let's go find somebody to raid. Ooh. I have a second coffee shower. Ciao. See you later, buddy. I believe I will send you over to Smite. Smite is playing Tactics Ogre Reborn, which I'm actually kind of curious to see how this revival of the classic fares. So let's go take a peek-see at that, shall we? Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for humoring me as I dodged the bullets and caught a few with my face and blew up ships and blew up my own ships and shot some Martians and stole their treasure and just had nuts everywhere, just all over the screen, just out and flapping around. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I bet you did. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for more of the Power Hours. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.